Why you are not rich and wealthy yet. The word yet is highlighted. Good day. I want you to take a good look at the title on the screen. Why you are not rich and wealthy yet. Let that sink in. For some of you, that title might sting a little. It might feel like an accusation. You might be thinking, who is this person to call me out like that? And you're right to feel that way. It's a provocative, uncomfortable question. But I'm not here today to list your failures. I'm here to talk about that last word. The most important word on that screen. The word that is overflowing with hope, with possibility, with power. That word is yet. This isn't a speech about where you are. This is a speech about where you are going. This is not a diagnosis of a permanent condition. It is a roadmap out of a temporary situation, because your current bank account does not define your potential. Your current job does not define your value, and your current circumstances do not define your destiny. Today, we are going to talk about the locks that have kept the door to your wealth shut. But more importantly, we are going to forge the keys to open them. And once you have that key in your hand, you'll find a strength inside you that says, this dream is mine, and I won't give it up. The first lock is the lock of mindset. Before you can have wealth in your hands, you must have it in your head. For years, many of us have been fed stories that money is the root of all evil, that wanting more is greedy, that people like us don't get rich. Think about the story of Oprah Winfrey, born into extreme poverty in rural Mississippi, a victim of horrific abuse. By all accounts, the story written for her was one of tragedy and limitation. The voice of doubt had every reason to be the only voice she ever heard. But somewhere deep inside, she started to write a new story, a story where she was worthy of a better life. She decided that her circumstances would not be her identity. She unlocked her mindset first, and in doing so, she unlocked the world. She is living proof that your past does not equal your future. You have a voice inside your head, don't you? That voice that says, who are you to dream so big? You're not smart enough. That voice is a thief. Starting today, you must become a guardian of your mind. When that negative voice starts whispering, you have to stand up to it and speak louder, just as Oprah did. On that vision of a mind free from doubt, a mind that believes in its own worth, you won't give it up. The second lock is the lock of a foggy vision. Let me ask you a question. What do you really want? I want to be rich is not a destination, it's a wish. A ship with a destination of somewhere in the ocean will just drift. It will be at the mercy of the currents and the storms. But a ship that leaves the harbor with the exact coordinates of a tropical island will adjust its sails, fight the waves, and stay on course, no matter what. Look at the story of Elon Musk. He didn't just say, I want to start a car company and a rocket company. His vision was crystal clear, almost impossibly specific. He wanted to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy with Tesla. He wanted to make humanity a multi-planetary species with SpaceX. That is a vision. It's not just about money. It's about a future he wants to create. That extreme clarity is the fuel that drives him through failures, setbacks, and impossible odds. You need coordinates for your life. You must define what wealth means to you with precision. What does your ideal day look like? What problems are you solving? Who are you helping? Get specific, so specific that you can feel it. This clarity becomes your fuel. It's your North Star, and you won't give it up. The third lock is the lock of inaction. This is the land of almost. We've read the books, we've watched the videos, our plan is almost perfect. And so we wait. We wait for the perfect time. Let me tell you a secret. The perfect time does not exist. In 1994, a man named Jeff Bezos had a wild idea to sell books on something called the Internet. He didn't wait to build the everything store we know today. He took one small, imperfect first step. He started in his garage. He didn't have a massive warehouse. He had a garage. He focused on one product category, books. That first, simple action was the start of Amazon. The gap between the person you are and the person you want to be is bridged by action. You are running out of excuses. Start now, because this video you are just watching is made with a crappy smartphone that overheats and hangs during video edits. But if I had given up, you won't be watching the video you are seeing now. A rocket uses most of its fuel just to break through the Earth's gravity. The start is the hardest part. Your dream doesn't need you to be a genius. It needs you to be a starter. Like Bezos in his garage, take one small step today. Build momentum. On the promise of progress, on the power of momentum, you won't give it up. And finally, the fourth lock, the lock of impatience. We live in a world of instant gratification. We see the finish line, but we forget the marathon. This is the story of the Chinese bamboo tree. For 4 years after you plant the seed, you see nothing. You water it, and you wait. In the 5th year, it grows 90 feet in 6 weeks. When did it grow? In 6 weeks or in 5 years? Now think of Jack Ma, the founder of Alibaba. His story is the human version of the bamboo tree. He failed his university entrance exams 3 times. He applied for 30 different jobs and was rejected by all of them, including being the only person out of 24 applicants rejected by KFC in his hometown. When he started Alibaba, he faced 3 years of zero profit. For years, he was building his root system. He was watering the ground, with no proof that anything would ever grow. But he had faith in the process. He refused to be impatient. And then, his 5th year came, and Alibaba broke through, becoming one of the largest technology companies in the world. There will be long periods where you are putting in the work, but the results aren't showing yet. These are the moments when most people quit. Remember Jack Ma. Remember the bamboo. On the grind, on the hustle, on the unseen progress. You won't give it up. So let's go back to that title. Why you are not rich and wealthy yet. Is it because of your mindset, like Oprah overcame? Is it because of a foggy vision, which Elon Musk made crystal clear? Is it because of inaction, a trap Jeff Bezos avoided by starting in his garage? Or is it because of impatience, a demon Jack Ma wrestled for years? You now have the stories. You now have the keys. The key of belief, the key of clarity, the key of action, the key of patience. These are not secrets. They are choices. So I ask you, what are you going to do when you are done watching this? Are you going to go back to the way things were? Or are you going to walk up to that door, the one that stands between you and your destiny, and unlock it? Your future is calling. That life of freedom, of impact, of abundance is real, and it is waiting for you. It will be hard. It will test you, but it will be worth it. On your family, you won't give it up. On your potential, you won't give it up. On your one precious life, you won't give it up. Now go and claim what is yours.